Well, today we've been talking about Super Bowl Sunday, right? While our Bengals might not be playing in the game, we're still going to be looking back on the big game because there's some really big moments just with this past season. I'm actually here with Sean Fogelson, also known as that One Mailman on TikTok. There you go. You guys have probably seen his videos. We've been catching up here. We were just talking away before we got to this, but let's take a look at some of these best moments from the 2023 Bengals season. One of the big ones that I remember, Sean, is just the best touchdown of the season was really with T. Higgins when he snagged this jump ball. Here we go. Here's the video. Yeah. The jump ball and extended across the goal line from the game time touchdown.
Elite status.
Oh my goodness. And you actually,
that was crazy.
It was crazy. And you actually met Higgins, right?
I did.
Talk to me about that, because that was probably one of your favorite moments too.
That blew me away. I couldn't believe it. And I didn't even know when they was on the field talking about me with Tyler Boyd. He was like, hey, you know that funny dude from Cincinnati? I did. I was all a surprise. I had no idea.
You were involved in that game. You know, I was there at that game, and it was crazy against the Vikings because at the start, it wasn't looking the best for us, right? But then we
second half
came back. I mean, I feel like that's kind of our team, though. We are a second half team, right?
Yeah,
we always come in at the second. Well, another iconic moment from this past season really was Jake Browning's first career and NFL start. After he took over for Joe Burrow, Browning started on Monday Night Football in Jacksonville and tore up the Jags. Talk to me about...
He did good, didn't he?
He did good.
He was throwing dingers.
I know. I feel I wasn't able to watch. I forget where I was, but I was getting the updates and I kept refreshing my phone. I was like, oh my goodness. What is probably... You've been to a lot of Bengals games, right?
I have.
What's been your favorite part?
My favorite one's probably the last game. Just, I was watching the game with Zach Taylor's wife in her suite. I couldn't believe it. It was the first thing in the morning. She's like, hey, do you want to come watch the game with me in my suite? I'm like, hold on, is this really her? I had to Google her and everything. I'm like, I don't believe this is really Sarah. I Googled her, and sure enough, it was. She sent me the tickets. I was like, wow, this is crazy. Couldn't believe it.
Couldn't believe it. You have been such a dedicated fan, and I know that you've added a lot of excitement to this year's season for sure. You know, talk to me. Did you ever expect it to be like this?
Not at all. I've always thrown it on. Every Sunday, I love my Bengals, my Hooter. I never thought recording myself would turn into all this and a little rah. Like, I didn't know what this was turning into. It's crazy, but I love it.
It has. Your personality.
I'm on the screen. That's great.
It is. Yeah, you can see it right here.
Ooh, it's about 4 of them, y'all.
There is.
See me everywhere.
He's giving you an inside scoop of what it looks like in here. You know, and speaking of that, you know, your personality, especially coming to the Bengals season, it really has been intoxicating for all of us. And speaking of that, you're bringing that humor to a stage. Talk to me about what you got coming up.
Yeah, March 24th is going to be my first comedy show. It's going to be Mailman and Friends. March 24th at Liberty Township Funny Bone.
Yeah, because I asked you, I was like, there's a lot of funny bones. Which one is this going to be happening
Liberty
at?
Township.
What do you expect with that?
I don't know what to expect. I'm just going to get up there and be myself. I'm going to be the host, so... Of course, I'm going to crack a little jokes. I got a few little jokes.
Jokes? How do you start all your videos? I love it.
Hey, little stanker, baby.
Well, yeah, heard it here, folks. And we're going to have details on that show listed on our website for you. Thank you so much for coming in.
I thank y'all for having me. This is crazy.
And you know, it's Super Bowl Sunday. We're still going to give a big hoo-day, right?
Hoo-day.
Hoo-day. Well, Catherine, speaking of the game day, what can we expect for viewers who are maybe tailgating outside ahead of this game?
You know, today is going to be mild. We have the rain